I felt it was appropriate to make a video like this because it just feels more natural for me to express my feelings and to talk about what I'm going through in a video format instead of sending out like a long tweet or a blog post. By the title of this video, you guys can see I am no longer streaming on Twitch and moving my live content over to YouTube Gaming. We're going to get right into it, and I'm going to kind of take you guys through the journey, where I started, and just kind of explain my thought process behind why I'll be streaming on YouTube moving forward. My last live stream on Twitch was back in November. I'm sure it's probably no surprise to anybody that, you know, I've been streaming on YouTube here and there for a while, and I've put a lot more time and effort into my YouTube channel over the last year. I've seen a lot more growth and a lot more engagement from the content that I've been making on YouTube compared to Twitch. There's a lot of other reasons that I'm going to get into in this video today, and hopefully kind of explain to everybody why I made the decision to leave, and maybe give you guys a little bit more understanding if you're in the same position as I was in, if switching a platform is the right decision for you. For the longest time, getting this out of the way, just talking about Twitch in general, and I want to make sure I put a huge emphasis on the fact that I'm not like mad at Twitch. I have no ill will towards anybody at Twitch or at Amazon. I have friends that work at Twitch, and I have nothing but love and respect for them. This decision was just made on my own accord. This was something that I've been thinking about for a very long time. And I think it's time, it was time for me to make a change, because I'm still very passionate about content creation and live streaming. And I just felt like it was time to make the change. I've been in the partner program, the Twitch partner program, since 2013. I was streaming on Twitch before it was Twitch. I have my original account from when it was Justin TV. And then when the company changed over to Twitch, I took that account with me. So I've been a part of that ecosystem for quite a while. And things really took off then. Things were great. I was doing really well. The requirements to hit partner were pretty astronomical compared to what they are now. And I was meeting all of those requirements. And that was probably one of the biggest milestones in my life, or at least in my creative career, getting invited into the partner program. And at the time, I was working a full-time job, and I'm still working a full-time job to this day. And a lot of things that have gone on in my professional life have changed, all while being a part of that partner program. And for a while, you know, I felt like I was actually part of something. It felt good to have a connection with the folks over at Twitch, working with the partnerships team, getting invited to do meet and greets, getting front page time, getting to work with, you know, the employees to help build my brand and grow as a partner on the platform. And that was all well and good. I would say up until about 2015 was when things started to kind of slow down. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know, I was working at Apple for pretty much the entire time I was in the partner program. I had taken a job opportunity to move to California. I was living in Vegas at the time and moved to California back in 2016 to join Facebook. At that time, I felt that it was appropriate for me to take the opportunity because, you know, I was still kind of stagnant on Twitch, and I was finding a lot more success growing in my professional career, and being able to have that separation of the things that I'm doing in my personal life to support myself, support my family. I could fall back on streaming as a hobby and a thing that I could do, you know, to kind of have that separation between, you know, my work-life balance. It was very important to me. And Twitch allowed me to do that. It afforded me the opportunity to, you know, I could take a couple of days off of work when I needed to, so I could stream and do these really fun activations. And it was great. When I moved to California, I found that I was focusing a lot more time on my professional career, and it was extremely difficult for me to keep up with the demand of what Twitch was asking me to do. And I found that over time, when I started switching between games and, you know, trying to find other things to do to level up as a content creator, the community that I had built at the time just wasn't necessarily following along with the things I was trying to do. And I was really asking for Twitch to help me out, but I wasn't getting the help that I was asking for. It just kind of felt like I was part of this Twitch partner island of misfit Twitch partners. Like, that's kind of how I look at it now. And I think I'm not the only one that kind of feels this way. There are so many amazing Twitch partners on the platform that have been around for as long as I have that I don't think are getting the respect that they deserve. And we kind of get tossed off to the side. And I felt like that for probably the last couple of years being on the platform. And it just felt like a routine. I was getting online, I was clicking start streaming, and that was it. It didn't feel like there was anything exciting about it. And I was, I tried to rebrand. I removed the HK from my name and I was just going by Smash for a while. And it just didn't really stick. And it really came down to just not getting the help that I was asking for. And that really left a really bad taste in my mouth. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the lack thereof. It was that connection that I had with the company so early on. It just kind of fizzled away, and it didn't seem like anybody cared to try to rekindle that relationship or work on that relationship with me, so that I could be a better Twitch partner and a better contributor to the platform to help, grow awareness for the partner program. At one point, I was so serious about maybe changing up the things that I was doing that I even applied to try to work at Twitch. I had a couple of really successful interviews. I had some final panels. Everything went really great. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a job at Twitch. I felt that maybe it was a good idea for me to stop streaming and maybe join the company as an employee and then help creators that were in the same position as myself to be successful. And yeah, that didn't really work out. Over the years, I've noticed that, the creators that are on Twitch specifically, it kind of feels like high school. It's really weird. I didn't really have the best experience in high school. I didn't like the resemblance of the cliques and the popular crowd that I just never really got along with in high school. And Twitch kind of feels like that as well. And I lost faith in how the platform functions. And, a creator like me, I felt it was easier for me to be on the platform all the time. I could do all of my content creation on the platform. And then it was secondary for me to be on other platforms to grow. And it worked for a very long time, and then it just didn't. And that adjustment was really hard. It was really difficult for me. And going back to what I was saying before, I just wasn't getting the help that I really wanted. And I felt like Twitch just didn't really care about me not being successful on the platform. And I kind of felt alone. Being a smaller creator, or not a very notable creator, it's obviously very difficult to grow on the platform. Fortunately, today, there are so many other tools and programs out there for creators like myself, and probably like you who's watching, to grow their brand and to, raise awareness of the content that you're creating. And one of those platforms is TikTok. I had a couple of videos go viral on TikTok at the beginning of the pandemic, and I started focusing a lot more time on making TikTok content. And I've been enjoying it. I've been having so much more fun with it. And I found that I was spending more time making TikTok content and taking time off from streaming on Twitch so that I could focus time on just making TikTok content. It was so easy to do. And the best part about it was I was talking about a specific topic that I'm very passionate about, which a lot of you know is I love sneakers. I'm a huge sneakerhead. And I've tried to bridge those two gaps between gaming and sneakers and doing those things on the Twitch platform. And even then, I had a very hard time making that very successful. So I had a couple of videos go viral. And ever since, I've been making a lot more content on TikTok and getting involved with the creator programs on TikTok and getting connected with a community that love the same things that I love. And that's really, really valuable to me, and getting an opportunity to, educate people and to share the things that I love with the rest of the world. And at one point, that was what I was feeling on Twitch, as I was sharing something that I loved, which obviously is gaming, and it's still a huge passion of mine. But for some reason, it felt like the platform was not allowing me to share that same love with an audience. TikTok has allowed me to find that audience, and it's still continuing to help me find that audience. And I'm spending a lot more time communicating with that community and just sharing the things that I love. And that's one of the main reasons why I actually stopped streaming on Twitch, was that I could focus more time on TikTok. So what's going to be happening moving forward? I'm going to be streaming live on YouTube Gaming. All of my gaming live streams will happen here on this channel. I'm going to focus on growing this channel, making, content that I've been making all of these years, pre-recorded content. I'm going to be uploading things that's non-gaming related, focusing on just growing this channel. I do understand that not everybody is into the same things that I'm into. I know everyone that loves sneakers might not be into gaming, and some people that are into gaming might not be into sneakers like I am. And that's totally okay. I think I'm in a great position right now to figure out what it is I want to do here on this channel, and just share the things that I love and not really care about what people think. And grow a presence here on YouTube and use all the tools that they have available to allow me to grow. And then eventually I can maybe look into doing things like creating a separate channel specifically for sneakers, or maybe create a separate channel for Let's Plays or gaming content. I don't think I'm at that level right now to do just that. Compared to some of the bigger creators that are on YouTube right now. YouTube is not paying me. I don't have an exclusivity contract with YouTube, unlike some of the bigger creators that have switched over from Twitch to YouTube. This is just a decision that I've made on my own. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I wanted to just do this and, you know, take the leap of faith and just try something different. With my, you know, my professional and personal life, I found that, you know, you guys have seen me grow over the years. I started streaming seriously when I was 24 years old. I'm currently 33. I've been doing this for a very long time. And what's important to me, especially over the last year or so, I've learned that, you know, time is extremely invaluable. And being on the YouTube platform allows me to, you know, do the things that I love to do and put some stuff out there and just let it do what it needs to do. And then I can step away and I can focus on myself and do the things that I want to do away from my desk, go outside, go on hikes, spend time with my family and my loved ones, you know, get involved in other hobbies that I'm doing outside of gaming. I think there's a lot of amazing potential on this platform, which is why I will be streaming here. If you want to join here, I do have a membership option for anyone that wants to support me monetarily. So if you want to do that, you can click the join button, which is underneath this video here, and you can check out some of the options that I have, which is really no different than what it was on the Twitch platform. This was a very tough decision to make, and I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done here on YouTube, and I'm excited to show people that this platform is very worthwhile. It is a very hard platform to be on, but I think it's worthwhile when you put in a valiant effort into what it is that you're doing here, and the results will definitely show. And I think YouTube is going in the right direction when it comes to helping creators grow their brands here. I do understand that switching platforms for viewers might be a little bit cumbersome. So obviously, if some of you just don't feel that you want to make the switch from watching me on Twitch over on YouTube, I completely understand that, and I appreciate all the support that you've given me over the last couple of years. I can't thank you enough. But I'm excited for this new journey, and I'm hoping that you guys will join me for the ride, and I'm looking forward to making some pretty awesome content for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, that's it. Here we go. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you for listening, and take care.